So we're back here today and we are at the Nurburgring. We're at the Nordschleife. So it's a little bit damp outside today. We're in the vet, bro. It's been a weekend, man. Alright, I'm gonna give you a quick 411. So I've been having some issues with my car starting. I think the ignition switch is bad. I also think the starter may be going out too. I think it's a combination of the two, honestly. But it's a intermediate, a no start. So every time I go to crank the car, I'm like, please crank, please crank. And with the long twos being next to the header, I did 2 track days at Hockenheim or whatever. Then I got caught in this massive like flood, had to drive the car through a flood. So very likely that the starter was emerged. So oh my god, it's been a day. But yeah, it's a little damp out here, so I'm not really be pushing the car. It's more for familiarization for me, just because I don't know the wet line, so I don't want to go too crazy. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go do a couple laps right quick, and just to get a feel for the car. But yep, I'll see y'all in a bit.
So it's dry for the most part?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go then. You wanna grab your helmet?
Sure. I definitely want to grab a ride with you later.
Okay.
I'm waiting up on Jorge to do with his GL1 is about to come.
Okay, cool.
Bro, he just got off track, so. Yeah, it was like 4 back to back to back to back.
Oh yeah?
Really?
Everything was staying good?
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, you know, I wasn't like pushing extremely hard, you know.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to get I'm trying to get a feel for the grip level.
Mm-hmm.
But the car felt good, the brakes felt good,
Oh, yeah.
so.
Do you feel the difference when I'm not in there?
Felt a lot smoother. I mean,
Yeah.
but I'm also just learning the track as I go, so it's gonna feel.
His car, man, I was like, that's sad. The Pottenstein run, but
Yeah.
oh, this is cool. I got a backlight. I got the bouquet. You know about the bouquet?
Tire pressures aren't really that crazy. I mean, I did a little cool down lap, but it wasn't a long cool down lap. So,
What are they now?
28 and like around 26.
There's your boy, right?
Yeah.
28, 26?
Oh, that drag. Bugs.
Right?
That's
Your car's
You're going back to
so many
33?
bugs. Slow down your car.
Oh shoot, that's cool. All right, y'all. So we up in is it 2018?
2018, yeah.
Yeah. So we in the 2018 SS01. Oh no, SS1LE. Excuse me. Oh, with Jorge. So this should definitely be pretty good. Should definitely be pretty good. I'm stoked up on it. So we gonna go for a good little lap. this was coming off a pretty amazing lap with Chris. It was a really smooth lap. And then I started to hear a vibration in my rear. I hope it was not a cracked rotor, but sure enough, I don't know if you guys can see that right there. It's a big old crack in that boy. So I'm gonna have to go and see if I can source a rotor here, man. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, it's at that weird angle.
Yeah.
I was able to source some new rotors for my buddy Magnus over here. He has a C5 at the ring, so he was able to give me some of his old rotors. So we're gonna go ahead and swap these bad boys out, and so we can get back on track. So, yeah, man, let's go ahead and knock it out right quick.
Flex on him.
Hot boy, bro. So I'm running sub 8 now, right?
Yep.
Is that the way that works?
You got to get the sub 8 rotors. What if that was a thing?
How to get the sub 8 rotor package?
Yeah. You're like, oh, I guess you're there, so you need to get these rotors out for it to work.
I wonder if these are just gonna like crack super soon, you know? Like being drilled.
That's a good test, man. Document this. Get the miles. You know how much you did on these, how much time you put on these, so that's interesting, you know?
But these have been on the car for a while though, like,
yeah.
You know, like even before the season and stuff, like, and looking at them, like you can see they got a nice little groove up in them. Definitely sucks they went out like that though. They weren't even that heat stress though, that's the thing, if you look at them.
I don't know, man. You did 4 straight laps, dude. That's a lot of stress. That's 40 minutes, like, of straight driving.
They weren't fast laps though, like.
But you know they add up, like the heat. You know, like the heat compounds. You know, and you didn't get off the track and cool down. You cool down on that little stretch. And
What up? What up? What up?
Just find a space. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oh, watch out for that. What? Yeah, the.
It's overheating.
Yeah, they look great. Those look so good when they're new.
Yeah, right. Let's see him out there a few laps.
Yeah.
like once I get down to a quarter of a tank, I shouldn't do any more laps, but I did one more lap. And since I've been having like that starting issue, I have been wanting to really turn the car off. So like just idling has been burning more gas than usual. So we are 3 minutes away from the gas station. So hopefully she makes it or whatever, like 1.7 miles. But yeah, man. Oh, it's been a day. It's been a day. But a good day though. A lot of good laps. Just getting a lot more familiar with the track, man. It's awesome being out there. Hopefully we'll get some tandem laps in with Matt a little bit later. There's a dude with another 1LE Camaro. Hopefully I'll be able to get some back and forth with him and to see. I like how that car actually performs. But yeah, man. See y'all at the gas station.
1 mile. You've arrived. Destination is on your right.
That guy's there.
Yep. Woo! Are we gonna break 100? 101 euros. Damn. All right, y'all. We about to go for a ride with Madman Max. At least that's what it's been. I called on the streets, and so we're gonna see what's up. And so we're in this. Is this a 2018 or 2019?
19.
Yeah, and it's 2019 Indy Miata. Not much but brakes and tires, so I'm stoked on this. Like, I think this is the car I'm most stoked to ride in today. So let's get it. All right, y'all, so the damage is all on this side. I backed it in, thankfully. Not too bad. Honestly, I think it'll be able to be repaired. Exhaust is a little bit bent. Front end has a little bit of damage. Not a lot. Front bumper got scuffed up. Cracked right here, cracked right there, but overall not too bad, man. So I'm gonna go home now. I gotta call my insurance, all that good stuff, but I will give you an update on when all this is done. But yeah, man, take it easy. I'm out. Yo, what's going on today, fam? So just a quick update on the vet and where we sit right now. I wanted to go through the situation a little bit clearer. I also wanted to show the damage a bit quicker after, a bit clearer after I have had time, obviously, to get the car back home. Actually look at it. So for one, so what the situation, so it was a bit damp on track. I had thought that the track had dried up because early on in the lap it felt like it was dry, but then coming into the section I came into, it was before miss hit miss on the track. That spot was still pretty slick, so I went in too fast, and I just knew instinctively I went in too fast. I just knew and I had lifted a little bit. I think, I'm not 100% sure. I can't think back to exactly what I did. And I also, it's crazy because both my cameras had died, and when I was doing this lap, so that sucks even more. So I wasn't even like recording the lap, but I believe I lifted a little bit to bleed off speed. I think that might have unsettled the car, made the rear end light. That in a combination with a damp track, I think that caused the car to go around. I know I spun. I'm not sure where I made contact at exactly. I have damage on, obviously, the left rear quarter, and then the front of the bumper right here. This isn't too bad. It did crack through, but the only thing that seems to have taken damage really was these bumper connections broke off here. Looks like this light is no longer any good, so I have to order another one of those. But it seems like everything underneath the bumper is solid, so that's dope. That's good to hear. Moving to the rear of the car, so C5s, so the crash bars are welded to the actual frame rails. I honestly think it's what holds the frame rails together. The front and rear crash bars being welded to it, which it did exactly what it was supposed to do. It folded upon impact. There honestly isn't that much damage for it as fast as we were going. As you can see, this rear quarter is no good right here. This rear bumper cover is no good anymore. This actual shell itself, so this whole thing right here is like a shell. It's like a tub. It's like a fiberglass tub that sits on the back of the car. That got cracked, so that's no longer good. If you can see, if you compare it to this side is flat. This side is pushed in right here because the frame rail pushed it in. Actually, you can see the damage to the fiberglass tub right here. There's more chipping where it actually cracked. Moving on to underneath the car. So this is the passenger side of the car, straight. So you see the crash bars good there. It's totally straight, no issues. Coming to the driver's side, we can see where I made impact and it caused that crash bar to fold. Initially, I thought that this was the frame that was damaged, but I was wrong. This is a crash bar, but the way it's attached is it's welded to the actual frame. The frame looks to be straight. The frame looks like it did not take any damage. I went up there to look for like any cracks or buckling. I didn't see anything within the frame, so that's good. So just this crash bar right here will need to be replaced. Unfortunately, the rear exhaust hanger is attached to the frame, so when that got pushed in, it pushed in my whole exhaust and folded it out a little bit. But this can be straightened also. Like, this is still usable. So I mean, overall it's a decent amount of damage, but man, I've been talking to my friends about it, and like, I crashed the best way possible. I crashed the best way possible. For one, I was able to drive the car 4.5 hours home after the crash. 2, I did not get hurt in the car. My safety devices worked perfectly. My helmet, my 5-point harness, my seat kept me exactly where I needed to be. 3, I didn't cause any property damage on the ring, so I didn't have to pay anything. The guy there looked at the damage. He was like, yo, he checked the barriers. He was like, yo, like, where'd you hit? I was like, honestly, bro, I don't even know. He looked at the barriers. He was like, hey, man, the barriers look good. You're good to go. You don't need to do anything else. So this was best case scenario. I mean, all I can ask for is that the car be repaired hastily and in a good time frame, so I can get back to driving it, because I miss it already. But yeah, man, I'm super stoked up on this. It's good to know that the damage wasn't as bad as I initially thought it was. So hopefully this will be able to be repaired. Hopefully we can get back out, start driving there again, man, because I missed the car already. I really do. But it's cool though, because it gives me a chance to compile some more money, save some more money, pay off some stuff that I need to pay off, whatever, so we can come back even stronger. Hopefully we'll be able to come back and still enjoy this season and get our money's worth out of our season pass. But yeah, man, I will keep you guys updated through the process and let y'all know how it goes. I'm out.